How's it going, everybody? This is Top Driver. Hope you're having another great day, and welcome back to another video. Alright, they're mostly known for their coffee. However, they do serve a whole bunch of other menu items as well, and there isn't really a whole lot on their lunch menu, particularly in regards to their sandwiches. Well, I have almost every single one of them here on this plate. I'm going to test every single one of these sandwiches to see whether or not their food is just as good as their coffee. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is me trying all the sandwich items, or shall we say, the regular lunch items from Starbucks. Now, obviously, as we all know, Starbucks coffee is widely known for their coffee, their hot chocolate, and all of their delicious drink items, though I usually am not much of a coffee person. In fact, as I said before, I've not had coffee in almost 15, 16 years and probably won't again for a while. But Starbucks doesn't just sell coffee. Just like with most other restaurants, they also serve a whole bunch of food items, including sandwiches and bakery items as well. Now, obviously, in regards to their lunch items, this is pretty much it right here in regards to their sandwiches. There is actually 4 of them. However, one of them includes ham, and unfortunately, I can't eat ham, and so I had to exclude that from trying out here. But otherwise, it's mostly just, like lunch trays, obviously. So these are only the regular ones that I have here, and so I'm going to try every single one of them out here for this video. So yeah, I have all 3 of them. I have a grilled cheese sandwich here, and I have a couple of their more flatbread style sandwiches here. One of them on a ciabatta level, and then ultimately another one on what looks like a regular flatbread style bread, obviously. So they're going to be very interesting to see whether or not, even though they are known for their coffee, if Starbucks can also make some pretty good food items as well. So I have all of them right here. I also have my plate with me along with a few napkins as well, just in case things get messy, though again, this is just a review. This is not a challenge, and so obviously we're just going to see how well they taste. And so yeah, let's get right into the review. And so the first one we're going to try here is the crispy grilled cheese on sourdough bread. Now, I did ask to have all 3 of these sandwiches heated up before I left, and obviously they were cooling down a little bit while I was on the way home, but obviously though, they did toast this just a little bit. So obviously, if you know me, I love some grilled cheese, so we're gonna go ahead and start out with this one. Pretty interesting here. Let's give it a few more bites. Okay, so most of the time, usually whenever you're making grilled cheese, you want really the best grilled cheese there is possible. This one, again, it probably may have had something to do with the fact that I was traveling a half hour from work all the way to home to bring this home with me, but obviously it has cooled down a little bit, so it's probably not at the optimum temperature that it really could be. Plus, it doesn't really taste anything special in my opinion. It so far tastes like just a regular grilled cheese sandwich on sourdough bread, so there really isn't anything special other than the fact that this is a little toasted. I mean, the cheese isn't that bad, and ultimately I do taste a little bit of that butter spread in here. I mean, would I have liked this thing to have been toasted a little better, maybe be a little bit better than it is right now? Absolutely, but again, you gotta remember, just like with these 2 right here, these sandwiches, obviously they were pre-packaged before they were heated up, so they had to take them out of the bag before they ultimately were able to heat it up for a few minutes. But either way though, again, nothing special. So yeah, overall, the grilled cheese, it was not bad. However, I do feel like that it could have been done a little bit better. It was just a little bit too much butter and maybe a little bit too slick for me to really try to really actually enjoy it. But either way, it was a decent grilled cheese sandwich, so I'll give them that. Next thing we're going to try here, I believe this one is the turkey provolone and pesto on a ciabatta roll. I'm not going to try to open this thing up here, but you can see we do have some turkey on this thing along with some provolone cheese and then some tomatoes right here. And so obviously, just like with the grilled cheese, they did toast this thing up, and then what we did have some pesto sauce in this thing as well. So it's going to be very interesting. I don't remember having made sandwiches with a ciabatta roll before, so it's going to be pretty interesting, but here we go. Not really sure about this one. I don't really taste that much of the cheese. Okay, so here's the thing with this one. It's fine. I mean, obviously, there is a decent amount of turkey in here, and then ultimately, the tomatoes also taste fine as well. I just feel like that there's a little bit too much pesto sauce in here. I think it's completely overpowering the cheese here, and the bread, obviously, is just a little bit stale. Maybe it's just actually how ciabatta rolls are really supposed to taste, but obviously, you all know, turkey sandwiches, they're one of the most popular sandwiches there is outside peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and so obviously this is one of the more unique ones, and obviously, again, it is fine, but again, there's just nothing real special about it. I just feel like that, some of the pesto is just overpowering a whole lot of the other items on this sandwich. That being said, one thing I will compliment them on is that the turkey does make this thing taste a little softer, and so obviously that is a plus. I love turkey and cheese sandwiches. They're among some of my favorite sandwiches there is in this world, but I do feel like that one could have been a little bit better. It's not bad, however, again, just a little too much pesto sauce and all of that thing. So obviously, that is a shame, but it still tasted all right. So we're going to move on to our last sandwich now. I believe this one is supposed to be the tomato and mozzarella cheese focaccia roll, or whatever you like to call it. I mean, I can't even pronounce the name of that bread correctly, but anyway, there's a little bit of cheese dairy out of this thing, so obviously I feel like that's already off to a bad start, but again, there's also some tomato, and obviously this is another different kind of roll that I don't think I've really tried before, so this is the last sandwich, so here we go. Already not getting some good vibes in this one. The bread in this one is really stale. Okay, so the bread in this one is unfortunately the worst of the three that I've tried. I mean, it's really stale and obviously a little hard to bite into. The only thing that's really making this thing taste good right now is that mozzarella cheese on this thing. So obviously, you can see they put quite a bit of this on here, and so obviously it makes it taste very good. However, the tomatoes, unfortunately, they are a little bit dry, and again, there's just a whole lot of that pesto or avocado sauce or whatever it is in there. Once again, it's just overpowering a whole lot of the flavors that are in here, and so yeah, not good. I would feel a little better if they laid off a little bit on that pesto sauce. I mean, it's not bad to have, but obviously with this one and the last sandwich that I had, once again, it's just overpowering like a whole lot of flavors. And so obviously, it's just very hard to taste the rest of the items that are in the sandwich as a result of that. And there you go. All the sandwiches from Starbucks Coffee. Now again, there are 4 of them, but again, the 4th one is the ham and Swiss cheese on a baguette. Again, I cannot eat ham unless it is turkey or beef, and so unfortunately, I had to exclude that. Overall, I will be honest, these sandwiches are a bit mid or even below average in my opinion. Unfortunately, even though they were tasted, I just don't think that they really tasted as good as I really thought they would. If I were to rank all of them, I think the grilled cheese on a sourdough bread, I feel like that was the best one of them. Then I have the turkey, provolone cheese, and pesto on ciabatta in second. And finally, I would have the tomato and mozzarella cheese on the focaccia or whatever bread is. I still can't pronounce it right. Bread, because unfortunately that bread on the last sandwich, it tasted rock solid. So yeah, I feel like that for that reason. I feel like Starbucks will still be mostly known for their coffee, obviously, but again, they were good to try, and although I didn't really like them that much, I do feel like that, they are definitely still worth a taste. So if you are ever in Starbucks, whenever you get your next coffee or drink, hey, maybe try one of their sandwiches out. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about them, and again, if there are any other places that you would like for me to review, let me know down in the comments below. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. As always, if you'd like to see more of my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when my latest video is released. Comment below for future suggestions for my videos, whether it's blogs, podcasts, or challenges, you name it. Leave it in the comments below. I'll do my best to make them. As always, follow me on my social media. All the links are in the description below. That's going to do it for this video. I hope you're having another great day. As always, I hope to see you all again in another video very soon. So long, everybody.